Hello, my name is Donna Ellis. I'm the creator of the Active Rest Fitness Program and Lifestyle, and I am inviting you to meet me on the deck. On the deck is where I help people get active for at least 30 minutes a day by providing workouts to fit any schedule and to eliminate most excuses. I also encourage people to prioritize rest and restorative sleep, to practice mindfulness in their eating habits as well as in their physical abilities, and to build a community of support amongst family members, neighbors, and friends. If any of these things sound interesting to you, then please listen to this video. Like the video by hitting that like button, share the video with someone you love, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also start by taking some actionable steps outlined in this video. The topic from the deck today is all about taking action. I'm going to share with you 6 actionable tasks that I had to complete in order to get out of my comfort zone and drive this business forward. We're not where we want to be, but I do see growth, I do see potential, and so some of these tasks help me to kind of see those things. I hope that these tasks also help you to get started on your fitness journey, or developing your rest practice, or developing your business. Whatever it is that you need, these steps can relate to a lot of different areas in life. So it's not just about fitness, and it's not just about business, but I kind of see where can be interwoven between the two. So the first step that I have is, well, the first thing that I did to get started with active rest was, what I did was I signed up to become an extreme hip hop certified instructor. And so I didn't tell anybody I was going to do it. I had been doing extreme hip hop with Phil at this point for almost a year. At the point that I signed up, I had been doing it for about a year. And then I started getting people interested in learning the program. Like, I got to where I could teach step aerobics, but I wanted to be a certified instructor, and you'll probably hear that train coming through in the background. But I wanted to be a certified instructor. And so I decided to sign up. The closest class that I could get to was in Little Rock, Arkansas. And so I signed up, found a babysitter first, but then I asked a friend if she wanted to ride with me and just do like a day trip. It was a 4-hour drive from where we live, and she agreed, and we went up there. I did the class. I became, in the end there were some other steps to take, but eventually I became a certified instructor for extreme hip hop. And so that's what I encourage people to do when they want to start their fitness program, especially with me. I tell them to schedule a workout. When you go to my link tree, it actually says schedule a workout to get to the link, and then it says sign up. So that's step one. You either have to sign up to do whatever you want to do, sign up for that business class, sign up for that, go and book that spa treatment, go ahead and put your name on the sign-in list for that, or just simply schedule a workout, which is how it relates to active rest. So that's the first step you do. Sign up, schedule it, put it on the schedule, get it done. That's step one. Number two, what I have is, for me, and this one was a hard one for me, show your transformations and also share your progress. So there are a lot of transformations that occur here on this deck. I have seen women, I've seen women lose weight since they've started this program. But I struggle with sharing their transformations, because I think that everybody's journey is their own and they should share it on their own. So I see a lot of fitness instructors that would do before and after pictures, and I enjoy seeing them. I take before and after pictures of myself as well. So there's nothing wrong with taking progress pics and showing them off, if as long as everybody agrees to it. But I struggle with showing other people's progress because I think that their journey is their own. However, there are transformations that occur here on this deck, and they're not always visible. So, you might have someone who, they might not be losing weight at the rate that they want to lose weight, but I had a lady who recently told me that, and she doesn't come in and see us often. She just pops in when she has the time because she works a demanding job. But she said that she fell. She hit a crack in the sidewalk and she fell, but she was able to catch herself. And she said, you know what, those planks work, because we do a lot of planks within our fitness program. And she said, those planks work. I was able to catch myself from falling. She said, I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't built built up, that muscle memory, is basically what it is. She didn't say those words exactly, but that's basically what it is. She built that muscle memory to catch her fall, in a plank. And so, so everything is not always visible where you're going to see a huge weight loss, even though I have seen that, and I can't, I don't always take credit for it. I take a little bit of credit for it, but it's also the individual, doing their part as well. But I do feel like even if they're not coming here and is not only what they do here, I do know that the motivation that they get from the community that's provided by Active Rest, the motivation, the advice, and plus the workouts, the encouragement that they get, I do know that all of that goes into, their success as far as weight loss, fat loss. So even though I don't take full credit, do take a little bit of credit when I see the ladies kind of, losing weight or showing some type of progress, such as the lady who took the fall and then, caught herself in that plank position, and, and she said that it worked. So that's kind of where I struggle. But I had my friend tell me, she said, Donna, you need to put more content out, like on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm still working on getting used to Instagram, but I do a lot on Facebook and I do quite a bit on YouTube. Of showing what we offer, showing the progress just of Active Rest growing. It started out, and it wasn't even a company then, but we just started out with my neighbor and I going out for a walk, through our neighborhood. And now it's grown into this fitness program where I'm traveling to surrounding cities and conducting classes, and people are reaching out and seeking out, and I'll talk about that one a little bit later, but people are actually reaching out to me asking, about my services. And so something that I just used to try to keep hidden and protected is now, people are getting to experience it. Other people are getting to experience it. So I'm very proud of that. So that was step 2. Show your transformations, share your progress. So that's something I had to do in order for Active Rest to grow. Number 3, start using the advice of others. So that leads to, going back to my friend telling me that I needed to show off, what we were doing. So I started, I started elevating like my Facebook content and just kind of just putting the word out there, just showing, people what we do. I started kind of expanding when I could work with folks outside of, my area. When I could travel a little bit, I took on those opportunities just to see, see what would happen. And so also I started, another person told me to start like a business page on Facebook. I took that advice, so people are constantly in my ear telling me, giving me just little tidbits of, hey, Donna, you should do this. Donna, you should do that. And a lot of times I get in my own head and think, well, that's not really me, or I don't want to do it that way. That's for somebody else to do. But sometimes we do need to take the advice that other people are giving us, because they might know something we don't know. They might know how to tap into an audience that you can't tap into. And so that's one other thing, start taking the advice of others. The next one, number 4, stop amplifying the voices of your naysayers. A lot of people don't like to share what they do or tell people about what they're doing because they're afraid that, you're going to get the negative Nancy's or somebody telling them that they can't do it, or why you trying to do that? You look this way. Why you want to be a fitness instructor when, you don't have the toned body, you don't have the super thin body. But one thing about this program, not Active Rest, but the program that I had to go and become a certified instructor for, Extreme Hip Hop with Phil, is that a lot of the instructors were plusher women. And so you see that and you're like, and they're causing transformations in people's lives. Like, they're transforming people, regardless of what they look like. They're moving, they look healthy, they look happy, they're not sitting still. These ladies are on this step, they moving around, they hopping around, and it's just that. But somebody else might say, hey, you can't do that. You can't be a fitness instructor and you're a plusher size, or you don't have this toned look and these muscles and this 6-pack or whatever. So you have to go for it. So just, stop amplifying the voices of the people who are trying to, tear you down, cut you down, because those voices ring the loudest in our heads. Before we even get started, we're always wondering about what people are going to say, And we need to kill that noise ahead of time. And so that's number 4. Stop amplifying the voices of naysayers. Remember too, it's not always intentional on their part. Everybody ain't being a hater. Everybody's not jealous of you. Some people are really concerned for you. And also too, it's coming from a place of fear in their lives. Like they fear that they couldn't do it, so they don't think you can do it. So it's not always ill intent when it comes to naysayers. Some people are doing it for your safety and also speaking from the fear that they would have if they were to take on it. So, just kind of calm those voices down and listen to the people who are giving you good, positive advice to drive you forward. Number 5, seek out a community of like minded people. That's what we do here at Active Rest. I try to build a community of support, of encouragement, of just kindness. Just come and be nice to one another. Welcome new people into the group and things like that. But we all pretty much have the same goal. We want to either increase our fitness, tone our bodies, lose some weight. We're all coming with the same goals. We're all coming to help each other. We're all, giving each other advice on foods, because like I had one of my workout partners has been harassing me because I won't say I just love, I don't eat it that much, but she's trying to convince me about how bad pork is for me. Eating the hog, and I grew up with hogs in the backyard. My neighbors had hog pens, and it's just something that I've always eaten, like bacon for breakfast or something like that. And so but she's been sending me advice and sending me information on the the harm in eating pork. And so that's what we do for each other. We are that community of like-minded people, sharing advice, sharing ideas, and trying to help each other be the fittest, or fit-ish, as my search should be, kind of fit-ish. We might not be the fittest people, but we're fit-ish. Trying to help us, get to that point where we're living better lives and healthier lives. And also too, with seeking out like-minded people, you got to socialize. A lot of people don't like new people, no new friends. So you got to get in, you got to socialize, you got to be kind to people, and we encourage that. I know a lot of times I ask people when they come to the program, I'll ask them, what do you do every day? I used to ask people kind of what they did for work, but I'm trying to get away from that question because I don't want people to be focused in so much on work. Work consumes like so much of our day, our time, our thoughts, that I just really want to know, what do you do? What do you do every day? Because a lot of times people will tell me that they don't have time to work out. So that's a really good question to ask people. Well, what do you do every day? And you can get an idea of kind of how you can talk them into working out and putting it into their schedule. And so, but you got to socialize. You got to ask people what they do. And so I just recently got one of my steps customized, and the lady's supposed to be doing several others. I sent several with her to customize with my logo. And it's something that I've been wanting to do a long time, like almost 2 years. I've been having this idea, but honestly I was just so ignorant to the idea that I didn't know who did that type of work or who to talk to get it done. So I just kind of put it on the back burner. So I had a new, because I took the advice of my friend and started showing myself a little bit more, putting Active Rest out there a little bit more. This lady, one of my new workout partners, she reached out to me. She started coming to the classes, and after the class, when she first came, I asked her, I said, so what do you do? And she told me, I print t-shirts, or, and she said, I print just about anything. She said, I can do luggage, I can do t-shirts, I can do, and I said, hey, do you think you could put my logo on the step? I said, it's something I've been wanting to do. She said, yeah, send me the logo. She said, I'm sure I could do it. And I had all kind of questions about, will it rub off? Will it, the wear and tear? Will it peel? And she said, just send it to me and I'll look at it. And she said, but I can do it. She was very confident that she could do it. And so I sent her the logo, and she printed off the thing and she showed it to me, and then I sent the steps home with her, and she brought it back to me, and I almost cried when I saw it. It's just so beautiful, and it's something that I've been wanting to do. And I just was thinking about getting to that point, all of the advice that people had given me as far as getting the word out about active rest. And then this lady that I did not know, she just reached out to me because she saw me on Facebook. She saw like some of our workouts on Facebook, and she reached out to me. She signed up for a class. She signed up and she showed up. And so she was, I don't know how much of that you missed, but she came to the workout. She signed up. She showed up. She was helpful. She socialized with us. I got the opportunity to socialize with her, and sent the steps home. And she, made one of my dreams come true, I guess, you could say. And it's all from me following the advice of, taking some of these actionable steps. Now, with that comes to number 6. Support the people within your community. So number 5 was seek out a community of like-minded people and socialize with them. Like, actually be in the community, communicate with people, talk to people, be a part of it. And then number 6 is support the people within that community. So, this lady, she's my new workout partner now. She comes to work out with us, and I'm talking to her, and she tells me she's got this business. And I love supporting small business, women-owned business, black-owned businesses. And so I seek out, those types of businesses. So she is a, black owned woman owned business. And so I was like, I can, if she can do this thing for me, I can support her. I can support her in her business. And so, with active rest specifically, I can only speak to what we do. We not only have a community where at least this is my hope, and this is what I see from some people. You not only have a community where you're just a member, you're not just a member here. You actually have to be actively engaged, or that's what I hope for people to do, is to be actively engaged in the community and support one another and look out for one another. If you see someone in need, or if you, like, even without me, we have a lady here who, she needed her car, needed someone to pick her up. She had to put her car in the shop. She called one of the ladies to come and, pick her up. We have another lady within our community. Even though she doesn't come to work out with us, the ladies love her. She was on the show. Well, she was on an episode of Meet Me on the Deck a few weeks ago. She has the intimacy coaching business, Jabria Iyala, and she had the business. So I said, hey, come to the deck and talk to the ladies, and you never know where that'll go. From there, she did end up, some of the ladies here, spread the word, and she got some business. Another lady here, she has a business where she was invited to come to a gathering, and and people supported her business. So we're always, just kind of intermingling that thing and networking and socializing and supporting each other. And so, those are just some of the things, the actionable steps that I take in order to try to drive my business forward and to propel it forward and to get the word out. So these are some things that you can also do, whether you're trying to start a business, a fitness program, anything. These things can apply. If you're trying to start a rest practice, some of these things can apply, whatever it is you're trying to start doing. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of these steps, and then we'll close out. So it is, and I'm looking down because I'm reading from my notes. I have 6 actionable steps, actionable tasks that took me out of my comfort zones. 6 actionable tasks that took me out of my comfort zone. 1, sign up, and in this case, schedule a workout. Go to the website and schedule a workout. Number 2, show your transformations, show your progress. Don't keep it all to yourself. Don't keep it a secret. And your progress isn't always going to be visible to others. Sometimes you got to tell somebody about it. Number 3, start using the advice of others. Like I said, everybody's not a hater. Everybody's not, people are trying to give you some good, positive things to help drive you forward. And they might know a little bit more than you know. So try to lean on people who know a little bit of something and can help drive you forward. A lot of that has to do with getting coaching as well. So sometimes you might have to pay for that. Sometimes you might have to pay for that advice or pay for a coach. But also, too, it can come from your friends, from your family, from people who know you and know what your goals are. Number four, stop amplifying the voices of the naysayers. The people that, the negative Nancy's, the people who are always like, oh, you can't do that. A lot of times they're telling you, you can't do it because they can't do it. They feel like they can't do it. It's not even that they can't do it. They just feel like it's something they couldn't do. And now they want to discourage you from doing it. Remember, too, with that, though, that it's not always intentional. Like I said, everybody's not hating on you. Everybody's not jealous of you. Sometimes it's just coming from either they want you to be safe, is coming from care for you and making sure you're not going in the wrong direction. And sometimes a lot of that is derived from the fear of what they feel like they can't do and what they can't accomplish, and they're projecting it onto you. Number five, seek out a community of like-minded people and socialize. Go seek out that community of people, who share some of your ideas, who share some of your goals, who can help motivate you and encourage you and guide you along the way, and help, walk along beside you as well along the way. And be active within that community. When you find that community of like-minded people, be active and engage and socialize within that community. And then number six, also support the people within that community. Don't just be a taker. Don't just get all the support. Don't just receive all the support. Also give the support to someone. Don't just be a taker, be a giver of that support also. So if someone in your group, or in that community needs some help, needs some assistance, try to be there for them, within reason. Don't let anybody abuse you, don't let anybody use you, but also be a person that people can come to, because you never know when you'll need them one day, but try to be that person as well. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that this message has encouraged you. I hope that it motivates you to start something, to start taking some actionable steps towards your goals. And I hope that you all have a great night. Well, it's night here, but I hope you have a great day, great night, great evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.